1984 is a dystopian novel written by George Orwell, published in 1949. The novel is set in a future society in which the government has complete control over the lives of its citizens, and all forms of dissent and free thought are brutally suppressed. The novel is set in the year 1984 and follows the story of a man named Winston Smith. Winston lives in a world in which individuality and freedom of thought are prohibited, and the government, led by the figurehead of Big Brother, watches over every move of its citizens through surveillance and monitoring. Throughout the novel, Winston struggles to maintain his sanity and his sense of self in a society where individual thought and expression are crushed under the crushing weight of the government's power. Orwell's novel is a warning to his readers about the dangers of a strong, centralized government that has total control over every aspect of its citizens' lives. In the novel, the government, known as the party, controls every aspect of life, including daily activities, language, and even thoughts. The party uses police surveillance, censorship, and brainwashing to maintain control over its citizens and crush all dissent. Surveillance, one of the most potent symbols of the party's power throughout the novel, is the ubiquitous televisions or telescreens, which are capable of broadcasting messages out to the public, but also have hidden microphones and cameras to observe and record people's behavior. With the thought police always watching and listening, there is no place to hide or escape from the party's control. This serves as a warning not only of the dangers of an authoritarian government, but also of the dangers of technology and surveillance. Individualism and rebellion. The novel explores the theme of individualism and the lengths people will go to preserve their sense of self in the face of a brutal, all-consuming government. Winston Smith, the novel's protagonist, begins the story as a quiet, passive cog in the party machinery. Winston longs for freedom of thought and the ability to express his individuality, and the novel draws attention to the fundamental need for free speech, the right to dissent, and the importance of individuality. The party uses doublethink and propaganda to maintain its hold on power, controlling every aspect of daily life and manipulating the truth of things to fit their agendas. For example, the party may state two contradictory propositions to be true simultaneously. By doing this, the party was able to control people's minds and make them believe whatever they wanted. The slogans "War is peace, freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength" perfectly illustrate this. The novel highlights how easy it is to twist people's minds and indoctrinate them with propaganda. Love and relationships. Winston Smith's relationship with Julia is also a significant theme in the novel. They both share a strong attraction, but their love is forbidden by the party. Winston and Julia represent the idea that love, sexuality, and individuality are still present within the stifling confines of a party regime. Their relationship is proof that the party has not succeeded in its attempt to suppress human emotions. The ending. The novel concludes with Winston being completely broken by the party's torture and brainwashing. The last scene features Winston drinking gin as he frolics with the waitress, telling us that his brainwashing was successful and that he had come to accept and love what he previously hated. Orwell intends to show the reader the great power of the government and how inescapable its grip can be. In conclusion, 1984 is an essential novel that illustrates the dangers of totalitarianism and the importance of free speech, privacy, and individualism. The novel's impact has proven to be immense, inspiring generations of readers to think critically about the role of government and the nature of power and control in society. The novel's themes of censorship, propaganda, and authoritarianism are as relevant today as they were when it was first published, and the novel remains a powerful cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked power and control.